Plain packaging is the next step in government moves to a smoke-free New Zealand by 2025. The aim is to remove branding from cigarette packets by the end of the year. While it's anticipated the move will attract the wrath of cigarette companies, as Patrick Phelps discovered, packaging may not be that important to customers.
In the 5 years Rajesh Patel has been behind the counter in Wainoni, his cigarettes have moved off display and into a locked cabinet. They may soon be marketed in plain packets, a move he can't see impacting on his customers.
I don't think so. People are going to stop smoking. They're still going to smoke because it's not just come out like other stuff, energy drink or something like that. They try for a few weeks or few months and give up, but smoke has been for many years.
Rajesh Patel can't see it having an effect because nothing else to date has. His sales remain buoyant.
I'm still selling what I was used to be selling it. It's not affected in price as well. People talk about, it's gone up, but there's still people buying it.
People like columnist Joe Bennett, one of almost 20% of New Zealand's adult smokers. A smoker of about 40 years, Joe started at 15 because to him it was just about the coolest thing in the world to do, not because of the packaging.
Do kids take up smoking because they can see pretty pictures on boxes? I very much doubt that they do.
Precisely the argument tobacco companies are pushing against the proposed move. Brendan Walker heads commercial at Imperial Tobacco, New Zealand's second largest tobacco company. Not being drawn on a legal challenge to the government move, he acknowledges the product's strength is in its brand.
If you were to go to any industry in the world and say we're going to take your brands off you, not allow you to develop your brands, there would be an absolute outcry. We're no different.
Anti-smoking lobby group ASH, Action on Smoking and Health, argues the opposite. Tobacco companies are different to other industries purely because of the product they sell, a product ASH wants stubbed out. Director Ben Uden is confident plain packaging is the right way to go.
It'll get rid of that power completely. It'll turn the product into something which is in a generic mucky-coloured pack, has huge graphic warnings about the harms of smoking on it, and should actually be pretty repellent to young smokers.
Young smokers' statistics suggest may be getting the message already. Ministry of Health figures show 6% of our youth smoke. That's below half what it was 5 years ago. The government hopes plain packaging will keep the statistics down to save the country not only millions of dollars, but also many New Zealand lives. Ministry of Health figures say smoking kills 5,000 New Zealanders a year. Tobacco reform remains under legal threat and perhaps personal challenge.
Where do you draw the line about people's personal responsibility? Well, I draw it with John Stuart Mill. If I'm doing no harm to others, then let me get on with what I'm doing.
A case of individual freedom versus social responsibility. A debate which will continue to smoulder for some time yet. Patrick Phelps, Ōtautahi Out Loud.